Hello beautiful people, assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my video. And today's recipe video is gonna be on stuffed chicken bread. So this is my first time I've tried this recipe and it came out really well, so I thought of sharing the recipe with you guys. So let's see how I prepare it. So firstly, in a bowl I'm adding 1 teaspoon of sugar and 1 teaspoon of yeast. So I'm adding around 100 ml of lukewarm milk to this yeast, and let's keep that around I say 10 to 15 minutes so that it dries really well rather than adding it in the flour mixture. So now let's go into the dry ingredients. I'm taking 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour, and to that I'm adding 1 pinch of salt and little bit of chili flakes for a flavor, and you can add a little bit of oregano if you like the taste, but trust me, it gives a very good flavor. And lastly, add little bit of garlic powder or crushed garlic. I've taken around 1 teaspoon of it. So let's mix this and let's add in the yeast milk into this, and first mix this really well, and only if you need water add a little bit of it, but I completely didn't want any water. This was completely fine. It came out really soft. Rub some oil and cover it with some cling film or a wet cloth. So I'm covering it with a wet cloth, and let's keep it around at least 2 hours, or 3-4 hours would be good. And meanwhile, let's cook the filling. I've heated a pan, added a little bit of oil, and I've added around 2 onions, and let's saute that really well. And little bit of salt, little bit of turmeric, chili powder, little bit of pepper, black pepper, little bit of cumin powder, and mix that really well. I've added mild flavors to this. I haven't added a lot of spices. Everything was a little bit. And I've taken fresh capsicum. I'll be adding half of it. And to this I'll be adding shredded chicken, that is boiled and shredded. Today I have made it with chicken, but definitely you can try this with mutton and beef as well, and even veggies would be fine. So lastly, I'll be adding a little bit of oregano for a flavor, and that's it. Our filling is ready, and our dough has raised a bit, and I've kept it only for 2 hours, but if you keep for at least 4 hours it would rise up even more. So let's spread some flour on the countertop and knead it really well. So now let's roll this out, and I've cut in 3 parts. So one will be for decoration, one for the top and one for the bottom. So roll this out like chapati, but it shouldn't be very thin or it shouldn't be very thick as well. So this is for the bottom. So this is the plate which I'm using today. So I've taken in that shape. Let's grease the plate with some butter or ghee. And place the dough on top. So it's not very perfect in shape, but that's completely fine. Now same way, let's roll out the other dough for the top. On this with a knife, I'm roughly giving some cuts. So on the end result, it looks really good. Now on this plate, let's grease in some butter or ghee again, and let's keep in the filling. I'm keeping a lot of chicken, some generous amount. And lastly, some cheese. And now let's cover this gently and slowly and pinch the ends. So it's not very perfect, but that's completely fine because we're going to do a decoration on the edge. So this will be for the decoration, the last piece of dough. So now let's roll this out and again cut into 3 pieces. And roll this out thinly, just with your hands. And now let's pinch all 3 on top and just give the normal braiding. Now let's brush some milk on top so it gets a good color and our braid sticks really well to the dough. just roughly gently place it on top. And our bread is ready to get cooked. Look how pretty it is. Apply some milk on the braids as well. So today I'm preparing this in a pressure cooker. I didn't want to cook it in oven because I want everyone to try this, even the people who don't have oven in the house. So I have already preheated the pressure cooker without the whistle around 10 to 15 minutes, and now let's open it. So on bottom I have added salt and I have placed a rack. So do it similarly and it will come out really good. And it's very hot, so gently place your bread inside. I have used a spoon to keep inside, and let's cover it and keep it in low flame and cook around 30 to 40 minutes. So after 30 minutes do keep checking in between. So I've kept it in really low flame, and mine took around 40 minutes I guess. So look at it, it's got a nice color and cooked perfectly. So now again I have brushed it with some butter on top, and I have sprinkled some red chili flakes and oregano. It was perfectly cooked and I want you all to try this. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys soon on another video. Keep supporting me and thank you so much for watching. Take care and bye bye.